National Park Nighthawk Softball is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our featured softball player of the week, Miss Jadyn Hart. Jadyn, welcome back to National Park College, a season to remember in your freshman year with the Nighthawks, coming in, setting the career strikeout record in the circle, doing amazing things. What was it that made you come back for year number 2?
Last year, it was a really good year that we had, and I just felt like we had a lot of unfinished things that we could finish this year, and I felt like National Park College is very welcoming. So
this was a team that was red hot right out of the gate this season. You guys have done amazing things. You've taken down ranked opponents, broken a lot of records so far this season, and we're not even into conference play. Some of the big achievements that we've seen from you in the circle, of course, is you broke the single game strikeout record. You broke your own record with 13 Ks in a game. You're now NPC's all-time winner in the circle with wins, and also throwing your first no-hitter as a Nighthawk, the second of the season for NPC, something this program's never done even once before this season. Coming into this year, a talented group of sophomores rejoins the squad. You get a ton of freshman faces, and together the team chemistry is palpable. What's it like to be a member of this team with the amount of talent that you have right now?
I'm very blessed to be a part of this team. I think that we have a really good thing going this year. I think we've showed everyone that, we can stick with anyone, and I just feel like I think we have a really good chance for region tournament this year.
And when it comes to pitching, of course, it feels like this core is so much stronger now that there's a little bit of extra help coming in from the freshman faces. We know Cameron Person throwing a no-hitter and leading the team in wins at this point in the season, and the great things that McKenna is doing coming in. Casey is solid as ever. In terms of the pitching, let's go to your no-hitter. In that moment against Williams Baptist University, did you know what you were doing heading into the 5th inning of that game?
I actually did not. I didn't even know I was close to of breaking a record or, doing any other things. I always have a straight face. So honestly, I was just out there doing my thing.
Yeah, and that's something that we always see out of you. With the accolades that you've had and the things that you've accomplished, let's be honest, other teams do their homework. When they think Jadyn Hart's going to be in the circle against them, they study you. And one of the things that I see that I really like about your game is that it doesn't matter if you're up by 12 runs or if you have bases loaded with no outs in a tight game. You never show your emotions out there in the circle. You're focused on the game. It feels like nothing can ever shake you. And I think that really frustrates opposing teams because they're trying to rattle you, and you are just this unbroken pillar of confidence for this Nighthawk team. I know Coach Wyatt loves it. Everybody has so much confidence in you whenever you get out there on the field. What is it that really drives you to have this competitive nature that has given you so many great accomplishments?
I've always been the type of person, I don't have any emotions when I'm out there. Even though, if I do something good, I'm happy on the inside, but I do struggle to show that emotion, And if something bad happens, I do not show, that I'm mad. Body language is a really, big thing in softball. And I just think that me keeping, straight face all the time, it keeps me in the game. So.
And that's an acquired trait for sure, and a really good quality to have. One accomplishment that we didn't mention this season is in the first week of measurement, you earned NJCAA Region 2 Player of the Week honors. And this is something that is not new to you, taking home multiple awards last year. But how does it feel to be, considered among the best in your sport again in year number 2?
It's a really good feeling. But, it's not just me. I wouldn't be able to do it without my defense. Gracie back there catching, she does a really good job. She makes us as pitchers look really good. And just, I really trust my defense behind me, and I feel like, they play a big role in that as well.
We talked about all the things that this program has accomplished. Conference play has not even begun. There's still so much ahead for this team. Let's talk about goals. What are some of the things that you hope to accomplish for yourself this year? And with great things on the horizon, what is Coach Wyatt aiming this team toward this year?
I'm really hoping to win region tournament. I think, like I said, that we've showed everyone that we can hang with anyone. And so I think that we do have a really good chance. For myself, I just to give 110% for Coach Wyatt.
Jadyn, it has been a great start. We love seeing everything that you do, not only in the circle, but at the plate and in the field as well. Congratulations on a great start to the season. We think that the best is yet to come for the Nighthawks this year. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
Yes, I'd like to give a shout out to my parents and the rest of my family for supporting me through, my softball career.
Jadyn Hart of Nighthawk Softball. You can follow the team online, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. For Jadyn Hart, I'm Mark Oliver. This is Nighthawk Softball on the Nighthawk Network.